Because it is Sunday, it's Father's Day. Cassie Hyder is here. Cassie, we're probably all fed up with the rain we had all week.
Yeah.
But you've got some news for us.
Yeah, I mean, after today, those rain chances, they're looking slimmer and slimmer.
Okay,
Eventually,
good.
we're going to be wishing we could get some rain around here.
Yeah.
Today, though, it's definitely going to happen. We do have some rain and storms off to the north. So for your Father's Day, just pay attention to the latest radar if you have any plans this afternoon, especially outdoors. So at 9 o'clock, that chance of rain, at least in the Metroplex, it looks to be pretty low. But at noon today, that's when I think we're going to have that 60% coverage of rain and storms. That's going to hold temperatures back in the low 80s. But eventually later this afternoon into early evening, the rain's going to move out of here pretty quickly, it looks like. And we've only got a 10% coverage at about 5. And that's when temperatures will be warming up into the low 90s. So right now it's pretty quiet. This is our downtown Fort Worth camera. You can even see a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures in the upper 70s. We've got a light south wind. We're at 79 in Dallas, 78 in Canton, 76 in Mineral Wells, 75 in Decatur, but we have dropped to 72 degrees in Gainesville, and we're also at 72 right now in Sherman. Eventually today, after the rain moves through, temperatures will climb back into the upper 80s to low 90s, so pretty seasonal for this time of year. And then overnight tonight, skies look partly cloudy. We also look dry tonight, and temperatures drop down into the mid 70s. So looking at satellite and radar, here comes that complex of rain and storms out of Oklahoma. It's going to continue to make its way to the south, and it looks like it's almost wanting to kind of shift a little bit farther to the west. So zooming in just a little bit closer, you can see some strong storms in between Wichita Falls, Henrietta, Nocona, down to Gainesville, and that's going to continue to drop south at about 25 miles an hour. So went ahead and did a track on this line of storms moving in, and it puts it at Decatur at 9:08, McKinney at 9:24, DFW at 10:09, and downtown Dallas at 10:31. So these storms are actually speeding up a little bit. That's going to be a good thing for us because eventually that means they should get out of here pretty quickly. But at noon today, it's still showing some rain and storms around, especially on the western sides of the Metroplex. At 2 o'clock, yes, there's still going to be a chance, but things start to wind down by about 4 o'clock. Most of that rain will actually be just to the south, and at 6 o'clock, everything moves off to the south and east, and the rest of this evening looks pretty quiet for the majority of us. Overnight tonight, pretty quiet. By tomorrow morning, there could be a couple of isolated showers, and then later in the afternoon, there's going to be a very slim chance of an isolated shower storm. This is 5 o'clock, and it's showing the one isolated shower right over the Metroplex. So we'll see if that actually happens, but overall rain chances will be pretty low tomorrow. Today, though, with the storms moving in, there's going to be a low threat that they could become severe. We're talking quarter-size hail, wind gusts of 60, but that would be very isolated. So for today, eventually we're looking partly cloudy, but a few storms are likely. Temperatures in the low 90s. Overnight tonight, I think we're dry, but warm and muggy. Temperatures drop down into the mid 70s. There's a 20% coverage of storms tomorrow. Tuesday looks dry. Wednesday looks dry. Juneteenth, there's going to be that 10% coverage. We're going to keep that 10% going through the first part of next weekend. In the second half of that 14-day, it looks very dry, and it also looks pretty hot. Adriana, back to you.